All right, Rich, we've been in DC these last couple of days for your campaign for the new Civic Path. We've held events all across the city. What are you thinking about? What are you wrestling with right now?
Actually, what I'm excited about is the possibilities for this country. You know, the Republicans have chosen their path. The Democrats, at least at the moment, seem lost. There are those who are talking about creating new third parties in our political system. And look, it's all more politics as usual. I think what this campaign is about is that Americans are hungry for an alternate path forward, a new message from an apolitical messenger. And I think there is a lane that is wide open for us to take. And I intend for this campaign, for my campaign, to take it. This lane is based on taking a new civic path of bringing people together in local communities. And I do believe that there is an emerging shared American agenda that people are ready to rally around, an agenda that emphasizes and supports decency and dignity for all of us, not just for some of us. Look, we have real differences in this country, but it doesn't mean that we have to be cruel and act in capricious ways and do things that are arbitrary. We can be decent and we can uphold each individual's dignity in this nation. I think Americans are yearning for that. Second, I think there is a set of issues that Americans want to work on. In fact, I know this because I'm working in communities clear across this country and I see it each and every day. Issues like youth opportunities and dealing with mental health and dealing with the epidemic of loneliness and dealing with senior care and housing and homelessness. There's a whole array of issues that people are willing to rally around and bring their shared resources to act on and restore our sense of belief that we can actually come together, not as Republicans or Democrats or independents, but as Americans to get things done. And then third, I think we Americans, look, we become consumers of politics. We've been lodging our grievances endlessly. We seem to complain at every turn. And we often ask someone else to fix our problems. But here's what I know from traveling across the country. Americans want to become builders again, doers, producers, innovators. It's part of the American history, in part of our myth as well, but it's part of our American history. And I think people want to become active creators, in a sense, reclaim their sense of individual and shared agency moving forward. And then there's one last point that I think is really important to stress on about this shared American agenda, and it's this. We have stains on our history from before the founding of this nation. And I think a great nation acknowledges the mistakes and the missteps that it has taken, reconciles with them, tells the truth about them, and then moves on and builds on the good in this nation. And there is a hell of a lot of good all across this country of ours. So I think people are ready to go. So here's my message to folks after spending time in DC. Look, the change we need is not going to come from this town. It's not going to come from our state capitals. It's going to come from our local communities by us coming together on a new civic path and acting on this shared American agenda. And so, Michael, that's what I'm so excited about. The possibilities in this country, people's willingness and desire to step forward, people's willingness and desire to work together and to get this country on a more inclusive, hopeful path forward.